All right, here we are now with our Excel spreadsheet. This is our database of websites, and I've got them broken up into different sections here. The first one, you see this AFF sphere. This is the first of our article directory sites. And it goes down to Ultimate Article Directory. These are what's called article directories. What they are is basically a collection of articles that people submit for free, and other people go to the website and can use the articles for free for their website. So this is one source of free articles that you can use. The only requirement is that you publish a link or two or three, depending on which site you're using the article from the author of the article. So you can send in an article, and most of these have what are called author's bios or author's resource boxes, which go at the end of the article. And at the end of the article, you'll put your name and, you know, John Doe, and I'm a writer, or I'm a journalist, or I'm just a blogger, or whatever. And you can put in that resource box or bio, you can put a link or two, or sometimes even 3 links back to your site or sites. Okay, so you're building a link. Every time you submit an article, it goes in to these article directories as a separate page, and it has the links on it. And then every time somebody uses this article for free, they are required to put your links in. Okay, so then you get more links back to your site. All right, and if you need content, then you can go to these article directories and search for types of articles that you want. There are even specialty sites that have articles on golf, for example. There's one that I use for a client of mine, and they just have articles on golf. That's all it is. And there are several of those, several golf article directories. There are many more article directories than what you see here. I've scanned over the last couple of years different lists of the top 50 or top 25 or top 100 article directories, and I've done lots of searches, and these are the ones I've come up with that seem to be the best. Okay, we always look around every month or two. We'll look around for some more to see, but these are probably the best ones that you can use. Although, if you did a search, you may find some of your own. Okay, these sites from here down to here, zoopy.com. These are all video sharing sites, and they're all a little bit different in the way they operate. Here's YouTube, of course, which is the biggest. All the rest of these pretty much do the same thing as YouTube, but some of them have slightly different operations, slightly different themes as to what they're trying to do. They're all pretty valuable, some more than others. Some get more traffic than others, and I'm going to show you a website in one of the next modules where you can go and look at the traffic on any website in the web, on the internet, and see how many visitors they get. But these are all big sites, pretty much. YouTube, of course, is the biggest, but some of these other ones here get lots of traffic, and it's a good place to put your videos. We've got about 32, 34 video sites here that we use. Okay. Now these next sites are blogs. When I first started doing all this a couple years ago, I didn't really know what I was doing at first. So what I did was I set up a bunch of blogs for myself, and then started putting articles on them. I really wasn't sure why, but I ended up with, I think I've got 8 blogs there now, where I can put articles. Some of these are quite big, like Bebo, Blogger, even blog.com, WordPress, of course, which many of you may know. But these are good places to put articles with links back to your site. Okay, you need to take some time to build up traffic to the blog a little bit. I stopped using the blogs as much as I used to before, because we now do on-site blogs for our clients, and we're going to explain that to you in one of the next modules. But you can do this and set up some blogs for yourself, and then just put whatever articles you want in there about your business. Okay, now these next, from marketwire.com, these sites to prbuzz.com, these are PR sites. These are sites where you can go and actually put press releases. Now, some of these sites are are free. A couple of them are free. Here, PRlog and PR.com I use. The others are paid. The only one that I really use regularly that is paid for is PR Buzz, the one that's highlighted there. This is a good one because they have a big distribution network, and they also charge $300 a year for unlimited press releases. So you can literally do one every day if you want. I like to try to do some for some of my clients, like once a week. But every time you do a press release, it goes out with links back to your site. You can attach links to videos, images, whatever you want to put in there. But every time a website picks up your press release and publishes it, then there's more links back to your site. And it's also good just to get out the word about your products and your website. And as I said, with PR Buzz and with the free ones, you can do them on a regular basis and get a lot of exposure that way. Okay, these next sites are all social networking sites of one sort or another, from Biznick down to Zing. Most of these I don't really use. I don't have the time. You may want to use some of these if you've got the time. Some may be more interesting to you than others. Facebook I do use because it's so big. I don't use Twitter because I don't have time. I do a little bit with some of these other ones, Windows Live Spaces. I've got a profile on LinkedIn, High Five, and a couple others here, MySpace, but I don't do much with these. I just don't have time. If you've got time, I would suggest that you put most of it into Facebook, into building up your friends, and if you do have a page for your business on Facebook, and we're going to show you in a later module how to do that. But trying to do all of these just gets to be too much. So I limit it to just a couple. Now these sites are different, from All Voices down to Zimbio. These are sort of news sites for the most part. For example, Business Week here, you can actually post things on Business Week, part of their site. And this site here, archive.org, is a very big site. I get lots of traffic from that site. A lot of the articles and videos that we put in there show up in Google search results pages. And then some of these, like All Voices and Now Public, are what are called citizen journalism sites. You can do all kinds of things with them. All Voices more. Now Public is a little more restrictive now on what they will let you put up there. But before I was putting all kinds of reviews and things of restaurants and other places that I was doing some work for. Associated Content is a big site also. This is a good one. Food Buzz, is, as you can see, is just for food. But these others are all sort of general information. And you can get a lot of good exposure from these sites as well. Some of them take only articles, some of them take articles or videos. Okay. Now these next 100 or so sites I have here. Now to zoom and go. These are all different types of sites. Some of them I've used in the past, some of them I've gone on and decided I didn't want to use them. Here's a podcast site, for example, and another one. So these are sort of a mixed bag. Some of them may be of interest to you. When I was doing some stuff for the hotel industry, for example, I was using some of these sites here. But you know, you can take a look at these sites, and some of them may be of interest to you. Okay. One thing I forgot to tell you when we were on videos, let's go back up here to videos. There's some how-to video sites here. Video Jug, for example, ViewDo, and also Howcast. These are sites you can only put how-to videos on, but they're quite good. They get a lot of traffic and a lot of people looking for how-to videos and how to do different things. So if that lends itself to your business or some of your products, then you should definitely make some how-to videos. Okay. So these are the sites we use. This is the database that you can download and start working with right away. And now we're going to go back and look at some more things in terms of creating content.